Hey everybody, and welcome back to Doggo Talko, where we review pet products for your dogs. Today we're going to be looking at Hound Dog Puzzle by Nina Ottosson, and it's supposed to help exercise your dog's mind, reduce the boredom and destructive behaviors that your dog would have, and help strengthen your bond. So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to unbox it, show you what it comes with, and get to it.
Alright, so we are going to unbox this baby and see what's going on. I did want to note that this Outward Hound series has 4 levels of difficulty, 1 being the easiest and 4 being the most difficult. This is a number 2. So when you open the box, you have this, the actual little puzzle, and it also comes with a little tips and tricks little pamphlet. I'm just giving you ideas on how you can use it and what it's good for. So let's go ahead and see how this works. Okay, so the first thing I noticed, and I was a little concerned about this, is I was afraid it would slide all over the floor. But when you put it on the floor, it's got some good grip. So that fear has been alleviated. So we have some basic training treats. I'm just gonna plop it in there, put 2 in here, close that up, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do that for every single one. Now we're gonna do Ubu first, and he is showing no interest, but that doesn't surprise me. Come here, Ubu. Come on, look. I'll help him a little bit.
I wasn't supposed to teach him.
Well, I know, but this is what's gonna happen here. Sadie's not happy.
No. Sadie wants her turn.
He actually likes this better than I thought he would. I'm kind of surprised. Good boy.
I didn't think he'd like it.
I didn't think he would either. Just goes to show you, you never know, huh?
I figured he would have gotten bored by now.
Me too. Oh, this is awesome.
He knows it's there.
Oh, good.
Wow. I'm kind of really impressed.
I am too. I had no idea.
He gets bored so quick.
He does. This is impressive. He tries to pick it up. You can hear his sniffer going.
Yeah.
This was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's just got that one left to go.
Yeah, I see.
Just this one.
No,
Oh, nope, he kept that one. I think this one has to slide over yet too. He knows it's in there.
Yeah, you just can't get it. And I think it was done.
Well, that was pretty surprising. Yep, he's done.
And Ubu is done. Thank you for your participation, Ubu. Oh, special guest appearance. Monkey.
So now we're going to do Sadie. Take her a minute to figure it out. Come here. Look.
Don't do it for her.
No, I'm just helping her. That's all. Oh, she's slobbering it all up.
Yeah.
Oh, she got that one. That was Ubu's problem child there. She hasn't figured out that you can roll them over, push them over to get them to drop through.
smell it. She's just not figuring it out. But we may have she might be getting it. Come on, slime.
Here we go. Oh, oh, come back. You missed it. No, here. That was impressive.
Now she's figuring. Maybe I'm not, you know what? I'm not even thinking anything. She's just gonna continuously make me look idiot.
She's so close. Oh,
No,
there we go.
You know our luck, though. She's going to grab it and walk away.
Yeah, I know.
Destroy it.
Did she get them all?
Yeah, I think she did.
Good job, Sadie. Good job.
All right, so we're back. We're going to do our final breakdown. Surprisingly, Ubu did a lot better than Sadie did.
He really
Sadie's, and she's the one that really picks up on some of the training we've been working with her, whereas Ubu just wants nothing to do with it. The good thing is they're both food motivated dogs, but at the same time, they're both food motivated dogs, and that causes some conflict between the two of them, so we had to separate them when each one was given a chance. I mean, that happens, so it's not that big of a deal, but it was quite funny to hear both of them whining in the background when the other one was getting to play. So, but
although it would have been fun if we could have let them have it together.
yeah, it would have. It's hard to see who would have won that one, but it's not worth trying to find out.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and start off with the pros on your side, and go ahead, and then we'll just go back and forth, I guess.
Well, it was much easier to use than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Really easy to use.
It was just open the package and there's a paper, and then just slap it on the floor, fill it, and be done.
Yeah, it was really easy to use.
Which I did notice it took a little bit more time to do that, loading it. So by the time, I think it took almost as long for you to load it as it did for Ubu to get through it.
Yeah, I think it did.
Well, with some interference. You should have just let the dogs go at it and just.
I wanted to help them
Yeah,
a little, give them a little
mommy
push.
mode. Mommy mode. I know.
Mommy. What can I say?
One of the things I found is it was definitely a thinking toy. It forced the dogs to, use their sniffer and figure out how to unlock them. I think some of it was by accident.
I think so.
There was all of a sudden it moved, and Ubu was like, "Ooh, it moved." Sadie, I think, kind of struggled with that a little bit more than Ubu. Again, I'm just really surprised with how well he did. I was not expecting that out of him at all.
I honestly thought he'd just walk away because he didn't want to be bothered with it.
Yeah, after the first one, he'd be just like, "Yeah, no."
Yeah. It was a very sturdy toy.
Yeah, it was
very sturdy.
It was pretty beefy.
Yeah, it had some weight to it. It wasn't something that they're just going to push all over the floor.
I kind of thought that was what was going to happen, or one of them was going to just grab it and just fling it in the air, and then there's puppy treats all over.
Yeah,
the place.
that's what I thought was going to happen too. But
yeah, that was kind of amazing, and it only
was.
had like a couple of little rubber holders on the bottom of it, which I was kind of like, wow. I thought the whole bottom was
going to be like.
Yeah,
rubber
it would be a
stuff.
huge rubber pad, but it wasn't, and that was pretty interesting to see.
Yeah, it
also.
was actually really good because I had visions of this thing just being pushed all over the place.
Yeah. What else do you have?
I will say that it was really easy to clean. Okay. It does have to be clean because it was all.
Yeah, there was. I kind of noticed that.
Up.
Drool puddles in the little container cups, which that's just gross.
But it was really super easy to clean.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
The one thing that I noticed that it does have the potential to be a great tool for when your dog is really super stressed out, like during fireworks, or you have a large gathering, or if you live on a street where a parade might be going by, all that noise might be a great idea to drag it out, fill it, load it up, or if you know ahead of time, fill it up, and then as soon as it starts going on, let it go. Or even for vacations. I know how Ubu would get stressed out when we had to bug out for the hurricane that one year. He was just not having any of it. He was just really nothing to occupy his time. He was just more nervous about what was going on.
Yeah, that would have been a great thing to have, as long as they're food motivated. If they're not food motivated, it's not going to work.
Let's go ahead and talk about cons. What did you find that you didn't really like about it?
I thought it was pretty cool, actually. I don't know that I had any cons.
Well, I did notice, like, looking through the pamphlet that they gave us, they really didn't give you a lot of information on loading it, so I thought that was a con.
Yeah, because we didn't know that you could put the food inside the little round thing, and then when it's pushed over, it would drop down into the little tray.
Yeah, originally I thought that would be a way to make sure that it got clean. But
you're right.
So that one thing there,
we had to play with it a little bit to figure that part out.
Yeah. The other thing is, it does hold dog drool in a lot of it, so it does have to be washed after every single time. I thought it was a great tool. I was just I figured Sadie would have just been like, tore through it and just been staring at us like, okay, can we fill it again? But that was not the case. It was the one that just was going around. And then of course,
and she actually started to walk away because she was frustrated.
Which was surprising because she usually doesn't give up that
That's
quick.
Really uncommon. I do want to add one more thing though. I don't know if you noticed, but after we were done, the dog zonked right out.
Yeah, they did.
And Sadie doesn't zonk.
No.
Sadie is not a zonker.
No, she's got a couple of 12-volt batteries in her for sure.
They didn't want to move. They were like, no, we're good. You go do your thing.
Well, even letting them outside. Usually they come in whenever we come in. They're just like, no, I'm fine. I'm good. No, seriously.
You're like, where's the dogs? I'm like, oh, they're outside. They don't want to be. They're just good. So that was really, really good.
And the one thing I would like to try in the future is to maybe set it up with some cat treats, because Monkey kind of had a little bit of interest in it. I mean, there was nothing in it at the time,
right.
But dog drool. But I'd like to see how that would work out, and maybe that'll be another video for another time, is to see, will it work for the cats too? I mean, because then now you had, instead of having just for dogs, and if cats could be interested in it, we've got 3 of them to test it on. One of them I'm pretty sure is not going to have anything to do with it, and that's the round one.
Yeah.
But Monkey, I think, he's constantly getting himself into trouble, and he's going to be video bombing pretty much almost because it's hard to keep him away from anything. He's always got to be right in the mix of things, and apparently that's kind of what orange cats do. But other than that, I think it was a good product. It's going to probably make it a little easier when I get home, to just have that thing loaded up and throw it on the floor. This way I can go and do what I got to do when I get home, because she just jumps all over me, and we're still trying to break her of it, and she's still new to the family. So, but that, I mean, I think would be helpful in a sense.
Again, I think the thing that I'm most surprised about is the sturdiness and the weight of it.
Yeah, that was kind of
I was just
surprising.
Expecting kind of like a cheap plastic kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like a dollar store dog bowl type thing.
Yeah, so I was really surprised about that.
Yeah, that was impressive.
It was.
I want to thank you everyone for watching, and we hope you enjoyed it. And if you do, please go ahead and click the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Catch our next ones.